We've heard all the voices from Parliament, but what does the man who lit the fire that's burning Parliament think of the fireworks inside the Lok Sabha? Here is Lalit Modi speaking exclusively to India Today from London. Look most importantly at Lalit Modi's frame. There's Lalit Modi there sitting on a very plush sofa. Look at what's behind him. See this.
I spoke to you almost 2 months ago in Montenegro, and now it's London. If anything, your problems have intensified in these 2 months. You've now got a non-bailable warrant against you, and the Enforcement Directorate wants the CBI to issue a red corner notice against you through the Interpol. Would you concede, compared to June, you're even in bigger trouble in August?
I don't think I'm in bigger trouble. I think what I'm seeing is it's become a bigger circus. I'm not in bigger trouble. It's all motivated. It's going round and round and round. I, to date, haven't received any summons. As I sit here today.
You haven't received summons to date?
Not to date.
Because we were told by the ED that summons have been issued both through mail,
right,
and email was sent to you, as well as summons was sent to your last address in Mumbai. You're telling me today, sitting in London, you haven't received an official summons from the Enforcement Directorate?
No, I haven't. First and foremost, they said they sent it by email. I haven't received it by email. Secondly, they say that they have put it outside Nirlawn House. I don't have an office in Nirlawn. Neither does any Modi Group company have an office in Nirlawn House. So
your lawyers have not received any summons from the ED?
No lawyers have been received any summons.
Did Lalit Modi ever think that the day would come when an entire session of Parliament would be stalled on you, even as you sit here in luxury London?
I rest my case. It's politically motivated or not? I rest my case out here. If the Parliament can be stalled for 15 days, and then you ask me how they're politically motivated? Why? Yes.
The Parliament has been stalled because the Congress party is saying that Sushma Swaraj must resign because, to use the words of Rahul Gandhi, she has helped a criminal called Lalit Modi. They want Vasundhara Raje to resign.
Tell Rahul.
They believe that Vasundhara Raje went out of his way.
Rahul Gandhi should worry about Robert Vadra and the misdeeds of his mother, Sonia Gandhi, than to worry about me, about whatever they have done and how much money they have fleeced, and whether it's a Kelvinator scam or a 2G scam or a coal scam. They should worry about those things and not worry about me because I haven't done anything.
The other Parliament question, of course, has been on Sushma Swaraj, who's not been... Who has got up in the Lok Sabha now and given her statement, claiming that she did it for humanitarian grounds, claiming that she did it for your wife, who was suffering from cancer. That's been her argument that she's been giving.
But that is a fact. It's not an argument.
What is also a fact, of course, is that the nature of your relationship that you've had with the Swaraj family. I mean, what has also come out that her husband was offered a rather healthy a position as a director in your company, that he's been a retainer for you for several years.
1 minute. He hasn't been a retainer for me. He's worked pro bono for me. I think there's something misconception out here.
Why would anyone work pro bono for you?
They work because they're very, very close friends of mine.
So therefore, don't you see there was an impropriety and conflict of interest? The same conflict of interest that exists in the BCCI was also there in Sushma Swaraj's dealings with you.
In a dealing in terms of a humanitarian nation, you call that a conflict of interest? Please go ahead and do so. I have no problem. If your wife was dying and you came to me and asked me for a favor, I'd go out of my way to it. If that becomes a conflict of interest, so be it.